Alright guys, seperti yang you all tengok dalam video introduction of the sound wave. So sound wave adalah longitudinal wave. So means that kita ada air particles yang akan bergerak parallel to the wave of the motion of the wave. Okay. So that is about sound wave. Okay. What about if we do have open pipe, closed pipe and string? So dalam open pipe, closed pipe, so kita akan ada zarah-zarah udara, okay, air particles. So the air particles dia akan vibrate, dia akan langgar with each other. So dia akan bentuk refraction and compression. Okay, ada tempat-tempat yang dia akan melalui ataupun mengalami refraction. Okay, dia macam renggang-renggang sikit. Ada tempat bila dia berlanggar dia membentuk compression. Okay, so for the open pipe one, because open pipe, okay, maksudnya dia terbuka di dua-dua side, okay, both side is open. For the closed pipe, meaning that one end is closed and then one end is open, and then another one yang dalam syllabus kita nak tengok string lah, what happen for sound wave in the string. Okay, I want to go for the open pipe and closed pipe first. Okay, so untuk open pipe because it is open in the both end, so maksudnya dekat hujung ni air particles kita akan mengalami refraction. So that's why dekat the both end of the open pipe kita akan ada antinode. Okay, the wave moving the wave position at the end of the open pipe is antinode at the both end, okay, sebab dia terbuka to the surrounding, so dia mengalami refraction. For the closed pipe, at the end of the closed pipe, the closed one, part yang close ni, okay, air particle ni tak boleh nak pergi mana dah, so the air particle are not moving. So dekat closed pipe ni must be nodes, but the open side mesti antinode. For string pula, okay, kalau kita ada string, kita ada tali kat sini, the end dekat sini dengan sini are attached to the wall or something like that. So maksudnya particles dekat sini are not vibrating at all lah. So dia stay dekat sini, tak bergerak. So this one is the minimum displacement. Okay, dekat hujung ni dengan hujung ni minimum displacement. So means that at the end of both of the string must be position of the node of the wave. Okay. Now kita tengoklah satu wavelength. So one wavelength, okay, this is one wavelength, must have 4 quadrant. Okay, kita recall sikit kenapa 4 quadrant. Here is the tips. Okay, from nodes to antinode is 1 quadrant. From antinode to another node is 2nd quadrant. From nodes to another antinode is 3rd quadrant. And then for antinode to another node is 4th quadrant. So ada 4 quadrant untuk indicate lambda. Okay, tak kisahlah dia mula daripada node ke antinode ke, asalkan you all boleh make 4 quadrant, so that one is the lambda. So this is my example untuk showing the nodes and antinode position in these 3 case. Okay, dalam open pipe, closed pipe and string. So first kita tengok dulu untuk open pipe. Okay, both end terbuka, so maksudnya dekat hujung mesti antinode position. So kalau kita refer kepada one wavelength, antinode to antinode, so kita mesti ambil daripada this position to this position. Okay, so kita ada berapa quadrant? 1, 2. Okay, so the pattern of the wave yang asal, yang paling basic dekat open pipe must be like this. Okay, mesti ada 2 quadrant. 1, 2. Okay, this is one side, so kita make another side. So this is the basic pattern of the open pipe. Okay, wave dalam open pipe. Okay, kita lukis. Mesti ada 2 quadrant. Okay, this is the fundamental. What about the closed pipe? So closed pipe, one end must be node and then another end must be antinode. Okay, taken from here, 1 node lagi 1 antinode. So maksudnya just ambil 1 quadrant sahaja. So the basic wave for the closed pipe must be like this, node to antinode. The pattern like this. Okay, and this is another one. So kita lukis guna pen like that. Okay, for string one must be node and node. So kita tengok diagram kita from node to another node, maksudnya sini. Ada berapa quadrant? Ada 2. 1, 2. So kita akan sketch a graph here. Ada 2 quadrant lah. 1, 2. That one if the above, and then this one for the below one. Okay, bila dia vibrate up and down. So both for the open pipe and closed pipe, the sound wave because of the movement of the air particles. But for the string, the sound wave makes by vibrating the string. Okay, it's moving up and down, so dia akan membuat satu getaran, menghasilkan sound lah kat situ. So this is the basic ataupun kita panggil sebagai fundamental. When we talk about the sound, maksudnya kita akan berkata tentang dia punya frequency, right? Okay, kita dengar dia berapa hertz and so on. So dalam kes ni, application of the standing wave, apa yang kita nak tengok adalah you all kena cari dia punya fundamental frequency, first overtone frequency, second overtone frequency, first harmonic frequency, second harmonic frequency, and so on. So what is the fundamental frequency ataupun fundamental? Fundamental is the basic one. So maksudnya the lowest note you are hearing, that is the fundamental frequency. Okay, so this is the pattern of the fundamental one. Okay, untuk open pipe. Yang ini fundamental untuk closed pipe. This one fundamental of the string. Let's do the mathematics to calculate the fundamental frequency.